Hey, what's up guys? My name's Royce, and today I'm gonna go over all the announcements that Apple just announced. They announced new iPhones, obviously, a new iPad, kind of, new Apple Watch, kind of, and their new streaming services. So, let's talk about it. First, let's talk about their new streaming services, and one of those just so happens to be the new Apple Arcade, pretty much Apple's Netflix for video games. So it's a subscription service where you get to have access to over 100 indie games. So they announced the price for Apple Arcade will be $4.99, and on top of that, they announced that they're gonna have a 1-month free trial. So might as well dive in, check it out. And if you got family sharing enabled, that subscription can be shared with up to 5 family members. The next service they talked about was their Apple TV Plus service. Now, this service is pretty much their Netflix of Netflix, where they're gonna have their own original content, TV shows, movies, what have you. They officially announced that this is gonna cost $4.99. That's right. So just like with Apple Arcade, that $4.99 subscription also applies to your family sharing plan, so you can share up to 6 family members with Apple TV Plus. And interestingly enough, you get 1 year of the service for free with the purchase of any new Apple product. Now we're getting into the products. This is where things just start to dive downwards. First, the new iPad. Like I said, kind of a new announcement. It's a newer version of the cheaper iPad that's out now. That's $329. Only difference is they updated it with the new chip. It has a new 10.2-inch display. They can fit a full-size smart keyboard. Still uses the first gen Apple Pencil, but still a great affordable option. I just wanted, an iPad Pro announcement. New iPad Pro, but I didn't get that, but that's fine. Next, the new Apple Watch Series 5. Wow, 5th generation, right? Things got crazy. Things got exciting. Brand new design. No. It's the exact same design as the Series 4, which is pretty much the exact same design as 321. Just a slightly bigger screen, which is great. But what they did manage to update is now the screen is always on. So that's a great new feature, never done in a smartwatch. And which is not even a new feature at all. But when you purchase the new Apple Watch, you can now pair your watch with different types of bands at checkout instead of, having to stick with one particular band. So you can pick the watch and pick the band colors style separately, which you can do online or at the Apple Store, which they're calling Apple Watch Studio. All right, Royce, enough of that. Enough of playing around. Time to get to the main event, the iPhones, the iPhone 11. Oh man, with its all new gorgeous. But anyway, so Apple announced 3 new versions of the iPhone 11, and then the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max Plus? No, it's the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max. So to make this easier, I'll break down some of the new features with the iPhone 11 first, because most of those plug into the iPhone 11 Pro. So the main highlighted features of the iPhone 11 are a new dual camera system, all-day battery life, a faster A13 Bionic chip, and a bunch of new colors. Comes in black, green, yellow, purple, white, and product red. Now the 2 new cameras on the back are a wide and ultra wide lens, both 12 megapixels. Now the wide lens is a f1.8 aperture that allows for 2 times optical zoom, and the ultra wide lens is a 2.4 aperture and features 120-degree field of view, which pretty much means you can capture up to 4 times more in a scene. They're touting these cameras give the iPhone 11 the highest quality video in a smartphone. There's a new night mode that automatically kicks in low light, which pretty much automatically brightens up your shot without the need of flash. Portrait mode has also been improved because now you can use it with objects and animals and not just people. Some of us have been waiting for this for a while, so this is definitely a good improvement. Also, the selfie camera in the front has been bumped up to a 12 megapixel camera and with an f2.2 aperture. And you can also shoot 4K videos up to 60 frames, which I don't even know when you would need to do that, honestly. The front-facing camera can also shoot super slow-mo at 120 frames per second, which Apple's dubbing slow-fies. So you can shoot selfies in slow-mo and then call them slow-fies and then post it on Instagram and tag #slowfie. The iPhone 11 has a 6.1 Retina LCD display, and Apple says the battery life lasts about an hour more than the iPhone XR. And at the end of the day, that's really what this iPhone 11 is. It's just the next generation iPhone XR. The only difference being this one has a dual camera system on the back with that beautiful, beautiful camera design. The speakers on this year's iPhone also got an upgrade with what they're calling spatial audio, which pretty much simulates a surround sound experience when you're watching movies. It also supports Dolby Atmos. So yeah, so that's cool. What about the iPhone 11 Pro, bro? Well, it's pretty much the exact same thing, except there are a couple differences. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is weird. There are two versions of the iPhone 11 Pro. One has a 5.8-inch screen, the other has a 6.5-inch screen. Surprisingly, both models come in 4 different colors: space gray, silver, midnight green, yep, that's right, and gold. The main reason for this Pro title in front of the 11 is the phone's new triple camera lens system, which are all 12 megapixel cameras. So with the wide and ultra wide cameras, the iPhone 11 Pro brings an additional telephoto camera that has an f-stop of 2.0 and also allows for 2 times optical zoom. And what the iPhone 11 Pro supposedly does, it utilizes all 3 cameras to help produce a better photo and shoot better video with extended dynamic range. The iPhone 11 Pro has a Super Retina XDR OLED display. It's supposed to be really nice, it's supposed to look great. Sorry, that was just a lot to say. Whew. The battery life, thankfully, has also been improved. So now for the iPhone 11 Pro, it's supposed to give you 4 additional hours of battery life. And for the 11 Pro Max, you get 5 additional hours compared to the XS and the XS Max. Okay, I get it. All right, let's get into price. So prepare, because it's exactly what you think. These things cost a lot of money. So the iPhone 11 starts at $699 for the 64 gig model, $749 for 128 gigs, and $849 for 256 gigs. For the 11 Pro, it starts at $999 for 64 gigs, or $1149 jumping up to 256 gigs, or $1349 for 512 gigs. 11 Pro Max, it starts at $1099 for the 64 gig model, $1249 for the 256 gig model, and $1449 for the 512 gig model. Yep. Yeah. Now, to help bring down the cost of these phones just a little bit, Apple's introducing a new trade-in offer where you can trade in your old phone towards a new phone. So it starts all the way down from an iPhone SE, which you can trade in for $45. All the way up to a XS Max, which can get you $600. Now, obviously, these are if everything is working properly and in good condition. So before purchasing the phone, go to Apple's website, check out the cost differences based off of the phone you have, and see if you can help save a little bit from going bankrupt. Now, pre-orders for the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro begin this Friday the 13th at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is where I am. So, good for you, East Coast. You can pre-order at 8 a.m. Good for you. Now, going back to Apple Arcade, that comes out September 19th. Apple TV Plus, they're going to launch that on November 1st. The Apple Watch Series 5 comes out September 20th, and the new, cheaper iPad comes out September 30th. And that's my summary of today's Apple event. I really feel that this year is really for people who have waited to upgrade. You guys are going to really like these products. They're going to be really awesome. And for everybody else who has a XS Max, maybe even a 10, definitely wait until next year for 2020, because I hear that's where the big revamp's coming. And as you could tell, 2019, they're coasting. This is their coast year. I think they're focusing on their subscription services, all that stuff, getting that off the ground, and all the cool new products they're going to drop on us next year. So something to think about, guys. Yeah, but until next time, my name's Royce, and if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other questions that I might not have answered in this video, definitely leave a comment below. We could talk, we could chat about it. Till next time, I'm gonna look at my funds, see how my bank account's set up, and make some horrible life choices. Yeah, doing this again. I don't know why.
Perfect.